once again, it's that time of year to spend with family and friends. And what better way than to just relax by the Christmas tree?
I do not understand why people go ape over this holiday.
What do you mean, bro?
I mean, people go running around like, and are nothing but mean on the road. And for what? A silly gift?
Bro, I get it. The traffic, the lines, the attitude. But in the end, it's worth it just to see the reaction and the happiness on a person's face when you give them that special gift.
There is nothing out there that anybody can make me react like that.
Well, if that's how you really feel, I really don't want to upset you, so I guess I'll return this gift I got for you.
What gift?
This gift. I thought you'd like it.
There is no gift out there that can make me... Holy! The Studio City 86 Rodimus Primal and Internet Go back!
Merry Christmas, brother. Enjoy. The Rodimus Primal Patriot Prime 2-pack unfortunately is not available in these stores, but if you bug Hasbro enough, they may actually make them and make everybody happy. Have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
That was something.
Yeah, it was.
It's always something. Every Saturday, it's a new, different intro that he makes.
I had to double check what I was drinking.
I'm sorry. That's my thing. At least it's no more extra long. Like I used to do the intros all the way beginning and end, but I just figured let me do the countdown. I was like, you know what, time for a change, and ended
I
up
like
doing
the
that.
truck my figure turns into. That was awesome.
Yeah, I like I would buy those. Like, honestly, I would buy a kind of a Phoenix. Yeah, I would.
The Phoenix Rodimus Primal.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the colors right for you, Rodimus. I did everything. So good evening, everybody. Tonight, this is a special edition of Live with UltraMegatronus. You guys know me. If I have to introduce any of these gentlemen in this panel right now, you guys have been living under a rock forever. But if you'd like me to introduce them, I'm going to start off with the man on my left here, because I actually surprised I got that direction.
Oh, me. Hi.
Yeah, you are on the left.
Hey, guys. It's Rodimus Primal. I'm here live in person and on YouTube and Studio Series 86 Devastator stuff.
I still have to open mine up. I really do. And then we'll get a little bit patriotic today when we introduce this gentleman over here.
I just dropped what I was going to show off. Anyway, hey, everybody. This is Patriot Prime here, live on UltraMegatronus's channel. Thanks for inviting me. What I've got with me is the brand new KO Black Zarek, which I highly recommend if you're looking for a Black Zarek. This guy's awesome. Can't rave about him enough. I'm also down to only 2 more Transformers to complete my United States G1 collection from the 80s, and they are en route as I speak, and hopefully we'll have them by Christmas.
That's an applause, guys. We need that.
And the gentleman that is clapping is a man up north.
Hey, everyone. I'm Raziel Kane. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and other places. And if you travel Canada, you might, find me on the street. That's me.
Awesome, guys. Again, thank you for coming out. So we got a lot of people saying
That's
what's up to
impressive,
us.
seeing the size of Canada. If you just go up to Canada, you'll see Raz on the street.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Somebody's more located than I thought.
Yeah. I don't want to be too specific.
I want to actually check out TFCon Toronto. I mean, I'm only 6 hours away from you. but I've heard the stories from what you've told me. So
Well,
It's,
there's a lot of people, like even Deluxe was like, he wants to hit Toronto. And I told him, you guys can come to Toronto, no problem. But compared to, Baltimore and Orlando, it's going to be a very small convention. Like the showroom is maybe half of what it was in Baltimore. And there's only like one room for panels, for 2 days.
Hell,
and
that's what they did to us in Chicago.
the what?
That's what they
I heard
did
the
to us in
Chicago-
Chicago. You had one room for panels and everything.
Really?
It's just utterly, just way too packed.
Mm.
No, well, that's what happens. Well, in Canada, it's small, like for the panelists, but there's hardly anybody going like to the panels. Like it's really more showroom, and I think they have like in the basement they have like that trading card game thing where people can play. But yeah, it's fun, but it's smaller.
we can hear you, Seal. Just gotta make sure I get
We
everybody.
can
here.
read you.
Yep, read as fast. So, one thing I wanted to bring up that's one I got one of those toy hacks ready to go. So I'm zooming in on Patriot over here.
That's the new set. I've already got the review ready. I'm just waiting on Toy Hacks to give me the go ahead to release it.
Nice. Now we're
It's
gonna
the
go
creator of
to
this guy, right?
What's
Yep.
that?
It's a creator of this guy,
Yes.
kind of.
Well,
Anyway.
let's stay in the same episode.
okay. We're going to Raz now.
And there you go. Those are like the false Energon cube transform into this. So that's a 3D print. And I'm getting the flatbed guys, the Megatron attack force from Wardon and a couple other 3D printed stuff. So it's really cool.
Very cool.
And I might as well do at least something over here on my end as I can get the camera working. This guy, if you haven't picked it up on Amazon, $20. I don't know if he's $20 now, but great deal. Guy's pretty good. He's about the size of a Voyager and great for a desktop and just to stare at it and have a good time with it.
It's Cybertron, right?
Yep.
Cool.
You don't have
If you
it?
want to see, if you want to see it in robot mode,
Oh, there you go. But
Yeah,
is
look
that
up.
Primus? Because I know Patriot, you kept calling him like Globe Guy.
he is.
But
close.
is that Yeah, it is Globe Guy. But I mean, is that supposed to be Primus from some cartoon
It's
or
Primus.
comic?
I didn't want to
from
get
Don
copyright
Figueroa's
strike.
art. Like Don Figueroa, I think actually did the art for that, and it created like what was supposed to be for Dreamwave, a
Okay.
hypothetical Primus. Like
That's how
what
big
if
he is.
Cybertron transformed into a robot, and that was the design that he chose in colors and such. And so that I think led into what became Cybertron Primus,
Okay.
like the
I
robot.
have that
toy.
art. I have the Dreamwave More Than Meets the Eye books that came out in like 04. And there is a splash panel of that art. I gotta see if I can find it. At least I
Yeah.
think it's in some book that I have downstairs.
It's a great figure. I mean, it's solid. I mean, surprisingly for what the price was, you see usually third-party toys, and you're like, okay, where is the plastic? Where of the transformation? Where of the mobility? This
Yeah.
guy was pretty solid. I think the only complaint that we've got really is the whole waist not moving around, but it's understandable why.
That's really not a complaint. My biggest issue is he's easy to transform, but he's fiddly as fuck to get those panels to line up.
Yeah. Probably.
That's why I started my review from globe mode, because I'm like, I will be cussing up a storm if I transform my camera.
Yeah.
I did that one because I got Primus up there from third party, and that's what I was doing. Came in robot mode, tried to put him in planet mode, and I said, done. I had more blood come out of me than the hospital trying to transfuse somebody. It's brutal.
Yeah, they need to make a not Unicron. That would be great. Like just a Voyager class scale Unicron. Because think about it, Unicron doesn't need to be massive because you're never going to get a Unicron to scale.
No, exactly.
And if you're a G1, scale doesn't matter anyway. I mean, I got plastic bigger than Metroplex.
Well, scale does matter somewhat.
Yeah.
Like miners and whatever. But for a thing that's a planet, come on.
Yeah. It's
You
I had the
really
Funko
that big?
Pop big Unicron. I'm really happy with that. Oh, and the Blocky's head, it's good
I've
enough.
got the Blocky's head, I've got the Funko, and I've got the original Armada.
I
Oh, yeah, I
think
missed that. I
sold my,
didn't, I
yeah,
didn't collect
sold my
back then,
Armada.
so missed
I gotta
on
go to
those.
my Blockies meeting on Monday. It's gotten out of hand. It's been one thing after another. I mean, the latest one
Blocky's
that I got.
Anonymous.
Oh yeah,
Blocky's
The latest one-
Anonymous. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
Ghost Prime bought my Cybertron Primus, and I believe it was the. Yeah, I know I sold my Unicron at TFCon as well. So, because I wanted more of a G1 style one. I'm like, I want to get rid of everything Unicron trilogy that I have, like everything.
Yeah,
So-
well, I bought your Demolisher, which I really love that figure.
The figure is a great figure. He just
Yeah.
needs an update.
Yeah, it does. But would you buy a Missing Link
Sorry.
prototype Unicron?
I don't
No?
know about that.
I thought Jason be on that for sure. Well, yeah. Okay, but then I'm buying less figure these days because my goal is just to
hold
get
on.
season 1 all the way to season 3 and all the characters. So now I have most of them. I'm just missing a few. But Hasbro's releasing Missing Link Ultra Magnus, which I purchased, pre-ordered, and now the Delta Magnus. I've been wanting a powered convoy since 90, maybe early 2000, when I first saw the picture of the blue cab alt mode. I'm like, oh, I need this, but it was always like $1,000 on eBay,
Right.
and now it's $1,800 to $2,000 complete in box or even incomplete. So I'm investing for that figure.
It's
I'm
pretty
really
much
excited
like a
about it.
dream toy to get. Like that's the thing you have to take into
Yeah.
consideration. Like if they did a Rodimus Prime and Hot Rod, and
Yeah.
a Missing Link, bought like
Yeah.
easy, And I mean, I have the Optimus, and I gushed on that, and
I have
you get both
Sunstreaker
versions?
that I bought before TFCon, still sitting in a box. I've yet to open that thing up.
Which one?
Sunstreaker. I am still so behind on figure reviews.
oh wow.
He's really that's the thing. I was not going to get Missing Link. Then Jimmy G sends me Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee as a gift, which was extremely generous of him. And then after that, Sunstreaker comes out. It's my favorite cartoon character. I have to get him. And then after that, Ultra Magnus, which was my favorite G1 toy. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get that. And then Powered Convoy. I'm like, God, all right, well, it never ends.
Yeah.
Remember,
And it's all because of you
episode
guys.
You got a problem.
There's definitely going to be a big sell off of all the things that people bought over the last couple of years. Now that Hasbro's doing yet another update, like the Seekers, people are going to be selling off that Earthrise Seeker.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I have
wow.
pre-ordered Thundercracker. I'll test it. Really, what do I really like more in hand? Is it Earthrise or this? And if I don't like it more, I'm not gonna order the other ones. But if I do like it, because of the cartoon accuracy, then I'm gonna replace all my Seekers. But they're gonna be
By the
selling.
way, again, thank you, Patriot.
Hey, I still got all my classic Seekers. They just look too good to get rid of.
Actually, I'm getting them for my kid. I had the Starscream and the Ramjet. Then I saw Thundercracker at a local toy show here, so I bought that, and he loves them. They're good.
Yeah, I'm keeping my.
I'm like
secret-
you though. I'm
Okay.
getting the Thundercracker. I just want to see what they're like. I mean, if it's not an amazing upgrade, then I'm not going to chuck out all that money to get them, because if they bring out Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, we're going to get the cone heads and who knows what other repaints. It's just I can't afford all the repaints anymore.
Yeah, and then are
Give me
they
some
gonna be
damn
exclusive?
new figures.
Yeah, we need new figures.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still so many G1 figures that they haven't even touched yet.
Or
not
that they've done
sticking
so poorly,
Right.
the Pretenders.
Yeah,
And old
Cauldron was a
Jersey,
big
this guy
disappointment.
proved that they could do Pretenders if they wanted to.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
a great mold.
I
Oh, yeah,
wonder.
'cause you
I
put it
wonder
inside
if he
and-
is the prototype for what they want to do with Pretenders.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to test the waters a little bit to see how, how the figure would turn out, and if he is good, then hey, let's do him. So, I think that's where they went. Yeah, Skuxoid and Slizardo, that would be fun. To actually get something like that. But I think that the Seekers. Here's the thing, though. Like that Soundwave figure looks, it looks great. That Soundwave figure looks awesome. I have not yet gotten Studio Series 86 Megatron, and I want that figure.
Oh, you need that figure in your life.
Yes, I do.
And it's Studio
Great.
Series Megatron, not Studio Series 86, because he
Okay.
doesn't turn into a gun.
Yeah, it's the More Than Meets the Eyes collection now, is it? I think
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And speaking of Soundwave, you guys checked out the new Robosin Soundwave that came out, and
Flint Dilly
Starting
even
price.
commented on it. You know that?
No, I did not. Really?
Yeah, Flint Dilly commented on it. He was saying like this thing is super expensive. He was just commenting about how expensive it was for a
Oh,
transformer.
it is. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember, like before Missing Link Optimus, not Missing Link, before Robos and Optimus Prime, there was a video going around of somebody who made a self-transforming Optimus Prime, and
I think that was them. That was a prototype back in the day they were playing around with.
yeah, but I
remember
it
seeing
didn't
it.
look like it was worth all that money. Like I still don't. The thing is that it's a poor display piece because the moment the battery's off, it slums down. Like it doesn't
Well,
stand by
and-
itself.
And I'm thinking you're going to pay, all right, let's say you're paying $1,200 for this figure. You
Yeah.
get it. It's going to be cool for a day or two, and then it's going to go in the box in your shelf.
Yeah,
or
there's
in your
only
closet.
one person, like a channel. I don't remember the name, but it's a Blind Neighborhood something, and she does. That's all she does. Short videos with all the robos, and like she has all of them plus other robots like a dog and and stuff. Like she's actively using them every day to create shorts. It's the only one I've seen do something like that. So to her, that's probably worth the investment. But anybody else, it's you can put it on the shelf to look at it. So you have to keep it in box without the batteries. I don't know. It's too much. But then if they did a Sunstreaker, I probably would
See, a lot of people
seriously
are
consider
there we
it.
go. You're willing to spend $1,500 on Sunstreaker.
I'm not. Actually, my wife is not. So.
No.
You're talking divorce
That's the
class
right
figures.
answer.
Yeah.
My wife is not.
Exactly.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh
So,
man, I mean,
God bless
it was
my wife, you know.
it was tempting to see Soundwave, and it's like, okay, he transforms, he does the Bluetooth thing, and he was starting off at a $500 decrease price, and I'm like, man, that's so tempting, but
It
still, just
then-
for
I have a Soundwave, and I have an MP3 player I can put behind him.
there you go, there it is, problem solved.
That works for me. But
I mean,
are you getting the
it
new
has-
Studio Series Soundwave, or just keeping your, Netflix or Legacy?
I pre-ordered him because I had a stockpile of gift cards that I got for my
Okay.
birthday.
I'll tell you what makes that figure worth it. Ravage.
And that's it, because I don't like the birds. I don't like the new birds. Like the way the
Yeah.
wings, it doesn't, to me, doesn't look good. I don't have a problem with, like, Buzzsaw from the Legacy was fantastic.
See, I don't have the buzzsaw from the.
I saw him walks like an old man.
Yeah,
And that's the
that was
thing.
a-
People are
Like, yeah.
complaining that the chest doesn't open. Well, I'm like, there's no cassette. If they would do cassette down the road, then yeah, you probably would want the chest to open, but he's coming in bland.
I would love to see them do Blaster in actual size, like boombox size. That I think they can get away with it. With the
You mean
whole,
like
it transforms
You
and
boom
plays.
box?
A boombox one, I think, as scary as it sounds, I think people would pay the money to get Blaster if they got it in actual boombox size.
And then you can recreate Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro with it.
Yeah.
No, you know what you need? You need the track that you need is the NWO theme.
Fire Talks, I didn't know you were doing decals now.
What's that?
I said Fire Talks is apparently doing decals now.
Oh,
I'm reading the
no
chat.
kidding.
Well, after years of watching you, it eventually people, will Go, yes, decals.
Chest is open. You can fit old mini cassettes in him. Ah,
Really? They didn't show anything like that.
Yeah, that's new to me too. I thought
Yeah,
I saw
okay.
that.
Well, maybe a new video will come out with more details.
But he is small compared to like they stacked him up next to Megatron, and I'm used to the G1 look, and is I'm gonna zoom in for that one. But he just anyway.
Yeah.
But Soundwave is a lot shorter standing next to the Rodimus and Megatron. And I was like wondering why they did that. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but I guess they wanted to keep it
scale doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't. Wonder how much life it has into it. Like I know with the Bluetooth, it can go a long time, so battery life must be really good on it. Then again, it might be bad on it because if you play with it too much to transform, it might just take it away. Like 15 minutes worth of battery life.
UltraMegatronus, we have been rambling for 20 minutes. Isn't there a theme to tonight?
Is it?
Yes. Tonight's
okay.
theme is basically our favorite Christmas day that we had, like the most memorable one that stands out of everything. And it can go from when you were a child up to you having children of your own. So it's a basic memory of what we feel like was the greatest Christmas that
and
we
we're
had.
going in the positive direction, or do family fight count as memorable? I'm kidding.
We don't have to
Don't answer that.
We don't have.
Well, in preparation for that question, I have out every figure that I got in 1984 for Christmas.
Are you kidding?
And I remember which relatives gave me what figure.
Show and tell with PPR. Okay.
And I forgot one. Hold on.
Okay. I have not prepared because I don't have any of the figures. Because I was a Masters of the Universe collector back then.
I kind of don't know where I put it prepared, but it would be like for me, G.I. Joe.
So the person who came up with this idea for the live stream is not prepared for the live stream. You think you're me?
Yeah, that's pretty much that's what he does.
No, I didn't. I mean, I thought we were just going to talk about it. I didn't know we were going to do show and tell, but I can go.
You're the one that said bring out stuff.
Bring out stuff.
I do have a G.I. Joe somewhere here.
I wish I still had the whole video that my parents had of me opening up my gifts in 1986.
I was at my parents' not too long ago, and the only picture I found of me opening up a toy for Christmas was the Jabba the Hutt play set from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I wish I had the picture. I had a picture going back to 1977 of me opening the Death Star play set. And
wow, that's the tower, right? It was just like a tower
one. Yeah. Like, and it was sad. Like, my mother felt bad because she was looking for the Millennium Falcon because I love that ship to death. That's like my favorite ship.
I remember as far as Star Wars is concerned, I got the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. Because remember the TIE Fighter, you hit the button and the wings popped off?
Yep, had that one. The Falcon, like, it was so bad they tried traveling 3 states to find this thing. And
I remember my mom getting in a fight for a Cabbage Patch Kid for my sister.
Oh, yeah. Those things. My sister had one.
That was the winner of 82. ColecoVision and Cabbage Patch Dolls were the biggest selling product out there, and my God.
Gosh, the amount of He-Man figures I had in like 84, 85 was nuts.
Yeah, no.
Castle Grayskull to the all the He-Man figures and Skeletor and Clawful and man, it's like Roboto I had like it was just literally like almost all of them. And I had a whole giant shelf for it, but I got into Transformers in 84, so it was like right at the what was the name of that what's it called? Like Countdown to Extinction. But specifically I remember the one vivid memory I have during Christmas was opening up. I had Metroplex, Ultra Magnus, and Skylynx for Christmas of 86. So, and like, and I know it was a Rubber Tires, Ultra Magnus, and Metroplex, and my dad ended up helping me get all those labels put on, because if you remember how many labels those figures came with.
Oh yeah,
it was crazy. You know, it was already up. And then, of course, Metroplex, you know, standing guard at Castle Grayskull. So,
that's
you know, that was
There's
like
our next crossover.
yeah, it was always
decent
that
Masters
was the
Universe
thing when we were
crossover.
kids. We played with our toys, and I watched my son do the same thing. He plays with his toys, and they cross over. It doesn't matter. He-Man crosses over with Spider-Man, and you know, his favorite Transformer is Brawn, so he has Brawn interjecting into those battles, and you know, it's kind of cool to see all of that like crossover. Like he has like a few Ninja Turtles, and you know, and then of course '87 was when I got my Nintendo, and of
That's when
course
everything
Turtlemania
changes.
was sweeping the nation. So
There you go. Here you go, Patriot. Keep my word. I mean, it's not current, but
I like
Yeah,
that design for Cobra Commander.
the third series
Well,
Cobra Commander, Scuba Gear.
Well,
I
yeah,
like how they gave him the reptilian eyes.
they gave him the only one I'm missing is the Cobra Commander when he turned into the actual snake. But
Once a man or was a man.
oh man, I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, '82 was a great year for me just because they had so much stuff coming out. Like I said, there was ColecoVisions. They had Dukes of Hazzard had the action figures, the 3-inch like G.I. Joe. So my parents got me that. G.I. Joe's, ColecoVision. It was just an insane '82. It's like definitely one I would never forget. The vibe was just nice, and that was like HBO was pioneering because that's the thing. I think it's like the atmosphere too that I think what made it really good for me that year because it was just so much that aligned.
When you look back, Christmas always looks better in your memory. You know, like you want to recreate with your family what you used to have. But we had a huge family, so it's impossible to recreate the same atmosphere. So, but my '84 was when I got my first Masters of the Universe. Like they had a 3-pack of He-Man with battle armor, Man at Arms, and Many-Face. And then I got the green speeding buggy. I don't remember the names. And something else. Like I got a couple vehicles and had fun with that. And but then my most memorable is when I got the GoBot base in '85. And you know that big tower thing where it could walk, and then you opened it up, and they had an elevator, and you had so that was something I really wanted. So yeah. Although I never really got into GoBots.
Ultra, I'm going to get on here real quick. I need to put a suggestion in. I'm looking at your little stream on the side for the like phones and stuff. You need to center your because who's ever watching that is only seeing your shoulder the entire time.
All right, so.
You've been
Yeah, me too. I'm thinking every time I'm twisting. Okay. I'm like, all right,
because I'm kind of watching both to make sure I'm dead center.
Yeah, exactly.
This is crazy that everybody on the phone. I'm sorry for the bad visual. Not me. I mean, StreamYard's trying something new, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
But it is him because he's the one who chose to lean over like this, so nobody sees him.
Yeah. Because I'm seeing it on the landscape screen, and I'm like, okay, I can get comfortable and all that. I can recline the chair, get my leg rest.
I don't like vertical.
But I took off the other screen because I didn't really want to see two screens, but I didn't know that was like crunched up like this.
Right now, you're okay.
Cool.
I hate vertical. I said this before the live start. I hate vertical streams with a passion. It's all I can do to angle. I have to reset all my tripods and everything else so I can film vertical to do like a YouTube short. Or I was stupid enough to join TikTok because I ran into somebody says, you really need to start doing that. So I'm kind of just integrating my shorts over to that too. But I hate filming vertical so much.
Yeah.
Speaking of Masters of the Universe, Raz, you know what I saw in 1987 at Radio City Music Hall?
No, I would not know. No.
The He-Man and She-Ra Masters of the Universe Power Tour.
Ooh,
I saw that too. Oh my God!
I saw the stage show at Radio City Music Hall, and I think a couple of years later, I saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their Shells tour, and had to see that. That's where Pizza Power came from, but the Power Tour actually had them on stage, and like the costumes were colorful, and you know all the characters were memorable. There was a character called I think it was like Songster or something like that. It was like he had a big guitar because obviously like that was the thing with the whole Radio City thing. But
he carried over from Carnage in C minor.
Yeah.
Speaking of Carnage in C minor, that episode is one of those episodes where Galvatron himself is actually sane.
Well, that's because he's holding Soundwave's hand.
He's
giving him some support.
Well, no, it's because that episode specifically is post Web World. So that's one of the reasons why I think that particular episode is important as far as a Galvatron episode is concerned, or at least Galvatron in that episode is because he's actually like rather smart. Do I think pizza tastes better in New York?
Thank you.
So
New York City.
Okay, hold on. Patriot actually tried the dish in Chicago. So which is the best pizza now? Like to you? Is it still like, New York, East Coast, West Coast?
I'll tell you this, I am a pizza guy. And as far as a favorite pizza, I like anything other than Little Caesars, which my son loves. We always get Little Caesars. But, man, Deep Dish was on a whole nother level when I had that in Chicago. Now, it's been 80s was the last time I had actually a pizza from New York. But I do love a good pizza. I love a brick oven pizza. I'd much rather go get a pizza from a mom and pop pizza joint than a franchise. So I don't know, man. And what sucks is the pizza was just outstanding in Chicago, and then I had some delivered to the house because you could get the frozen delivered. It doesn't hold a candle to the rest.
The thing about Deep and I've tried it is that it's not that it tastes bad. It's like I'm like, this isn't.
It's pizza. It's a casserole. It's more of a casserole than a pizza.
Casserole.
I need to try it.
Actually, this would be something Patriot would probably answer for me. McDonald's pizza. Do they still have like pizza in the McDonald's?
I used to make those when I was working there, and
there is one McDonald's that still does it because there was a YouTube video where these dudes traveled all these miles to go try this McDonald's pizza. I think it's in Florida, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that in Canada. I don't think that they're still doing it, but they were just McCain pizza. Don't kid yourself. They came in frozen. We put them in the oven 5 minutes, and then they were done.
I'm trying to figure out how all this ties into our Christmas memory.
It doesn't.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Well, let's have PPR do the show and tell thing because he has all of his figures.
Yeah, I'm zooming on PPR right now.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Because I was thinking, I told these guys I only had an hour, and I've got like 25 minutes left. It's like I ain't going to be able to show shit. All right. So anyway, Christmas 1984 is the year that the Transformers invaded my life. So we started off with they had a Christmas party at the church I went to for the youth group, and the teacher gave everybody a toy, and she gave me Generation 1 Gears.
Nice.
So Gears is technically my very first Transformers toy. And so Christmas morning comes around, and I opened up a gift from my grandmother on my mom's side, and she got me G1 Optimus Prime. That's not Missing Link. That's G1 Optimus Prime right here. Not the Walmart issue either. See the loosey-goosey joint? That's a G1.
There you go.
So G1 Optimus Prime from my grandmother. Then I open up a gift from my sister who got me Generation 1 Ratchet. Amazing figure. Looks just like he did in the cartoon. And she also got me Generation 1 Jazz. Why is it Sunstreaker? Well, because once I got Jazz, I opened him up and broke him immediately out of the package. The next day, I go to return it to see if I can get another Jazz, and they were out, so I got Sunstreaker instead. So
better deal if you ask me.
So then that's Christmas at my parents', and then we go here, where I'm living now, was my grandfather's house in town. So we always would do Christmas at home and then come down to my grandfather's, and he'd had Christmas for all his kids here. And I opened up the gift that they got me, Generation 1 Megatron. Isn't he glorious?
Is that
Die
your
cast.
original?
That's the original. That's the die cast metal. Can't
No,
make
I'm
any
saying,
more.
is
You'll
that the one from your childhood specifically?
no. That one was long gone, long time ago. But this is an original Generation 1. So opened that from Papaw, and then my aunt. I opened up the gift from her, and it was Soundwave. And of course, back in the day, Soundwave came with Laserbeak. So that was my Christmas '84.
Buzzsaw.
That's right. I was just testing everybody. It was the Sunstreak trick over again.
You know who you're talking to here. You know.
I know. I should have brought out Rumble and Frenzy and really pissed people off.
Oh God, Fear Rib for life, man. Fear Rib.
Oh,
for
the
life.
red and blue mixture.
Your Rumble video has been on my suggested videos for over a week. I've watched it like twice now. It's just automatically started playing.
Cool. Just let it play, because like I gotta get more views on that sucker.
Yeah.
You know, and I gotta get more views on some of my other videos too, because like especially my more recent retrospectives, it's just like, why in the world are the views just like, I don't know.
YouTube is so funny. I was mentioning this. I was on a live stream Monday, and I was trying to think of something I need to throw out a quick video, and I have all these hats by Overlord. You might have seen Facebook ads.
Yeah. I saw that.
And I said, I have every one of those Transformer hats. They only made 4. I got the whole collection. I'll do a quick video on that. I mean, they're always advertised on Facebook. I get emails for them. I thought that video will do great. It's been out for 2 weeks now, and it's only hadn't even got 400 views.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
But considering I put like 5 minutes worth of effort into it, what not too worth.
The algorithm changed for a short bit, and all of a sudden it was like, you know, like a lot of my videos were getting a lot of hits, and then all of a sudden the algorithm changed again, and then yeah, and you haven't seen my videos in your feed popping up in a while. And I mean, I've been making videos, just not as often, but I'm working on stuff. And I mean, I redid my DevCon video recently, and I'm working on some other stuff too, but just trying to get some stuff out there.
That video came out, posted November 20th, 371 views.
Ooh.
All the ones beside it are 2,000 something. Transformer fans, they like what they like, and they are not deviating at all.
Nope. That's and the ones who are complaining about the combiners, I don't get it.
No, it's I love my Superion, even if I think it's just too small to scale with what I already have. But you can't argue with the engineering, the aesthetics. Same thing with the other guys. Bruticus is going to look good. Devastator is looking great. He
does, doesn't he?
So,
what else did you guys get for Christmas in over the years? Like, if you could remember stuff that you opened up, because I mean, getting an NES on 87 for Christmas was like
that was glorious.
That
was a big Christmas gift to the whole family.
And here's the thing about getting the NES for that year. That's when Turtles became a thing, right? So like it was 87, 88. 88 was when the Turtles, or 87 was it?
I just got UltraMegatronus demonetized.
There you go.
Wait, I was monetized?
No. Sorry.
He wasn't monetized to begin with. He's got less than 1,000 subscribers.
Hell, I'll be happy if I got 100 subscribers.
You got
it's all about having a great time on YouTube. That's the main thing. All having a great time. But Raz, you got anything you want to talk about with your Christmases?
No. Well, I mean, most of my Christmas I got into, like, I was the only one in my class. Technically, my age group, I was considered a baby because I still liked toys, even when I was a teenager. So I got Ninja Turtle. I got like the giant Rocksteady. I had that one year. I had the kind of creepy crawler Splinter that walked on his elbows and knees, and so I had a bunch of toys. And then eventually it has to stop. And then when we moved from up north to down here, I gave all of my figures to the local daycare and regretted it ever since.
So the algorithm satisfaction over length, higher viewer happiness measured by likes. Yeah, it's just so weird.
Yeah, I'm changing what I'm gonna do on my channel. Like I actually I restored my G1 Insecticons. I did the video for that came out yesterday. For some reason now, also, I tried to post it on T-Formers, and it kept saying that there was issues with posting. So I'm probably not going to get any views because of that. But slowly, I'm going to go to a different thing. I want to do more streaming. So I have more fun talking with people now than doing tour reviews and voice actor spotlight. So.
Oh, you can't give up your voice actor spotlight, man. Come on.
I kind of don't have fun doing it anymore. Like I did the G1 voice actors I wanted to do. Then I did the Beast Wars. But then after that, I don't have much attachment to the other series that came out. So it's just, if I do voice actor, it's probably going to be like not Transformer focused. Like I'd like to do Clancy Brown. He's one that I've been toying with, even though I know he voiced like a human character in Transformer Prime.
E-Man's World of Geek hit the nail on the head right there. I mean, I can complain about views all day, but I enjoy doing it. It's an extension of my channel. As my song says, it's an adult show and tell. Because otherwise I'd mess with it a little bit and go on the shelf, and that's it. But now I get to put it in front of you guys, get to go through the creative process, do what I do, and I still like it.
Yeah.
Though I will admit that when I review these vintage figures, I get way more hits than the modern stuff, because somebody pointed out in one of my comments, they say when I do the modern videos, I don't notice it myself, but they say when I'm grabbing a modern figure and doing it, they can tell I'm just going through the motions. But when I grab a vintage figure, like ones I've never had before that I just got, it's like you can hear the emotion in my voice through the whole video. Like, I'm so happy to have this figure. So.
Yeah. And now you're only missing two. Oh, and I love the fact that in your post on Facebook, you wrote US release, and then somebody wrote, "Oh, do you have the UK blah blah?" I'm like,
and I actually commented back, I said US release.
Yeah.
I know, like that's like what you're aiming for. I mean, unless you're aiming for specific characters, but you're not going to spend that kind of money.
No, and I looked at some of the Japanese stuff. What's that?
No, Fire Talks hasn't made a video in a year.
Yeah, he basically retired.
He was supposed to do that.
And
Rock Lord Vacuum.
I'm like trying to keep up with everybody's chat, like conversations. I've never had this many people on in one shot, so it's like, bear with me. I'm not used to this.
This was a happy one I recently got.
Ooh, zoom in.
He's hard to find just because of that rotor blade. I just did the video on this. I guess I might make it active tomorrow or the next day, whenever I get to release that alpha try-on video.
You know what's really crazy? I don't know about you, but do you happen to hear like a lot of people say like, oh, you know, you show off a Micromaster and they go, oh, that's really cool Minicon. And they're like, it's a Micromaster.
Yes.
So I'm probably one of those idiots out there, because at the time that all the Micromasters and Minicons came out, I was high school and trying to get everything going on good in my life. So I never really caught up with anything. Like I finally watched Beast Wars, and then everything after that, it was like I had to put everything on hold to get my life going. So I'm one of those that are like, I don't want to piss anybody off by saying, oh, it's a Micromaster. No, it's a Minicon. Well, that Minicon is awesome. That's a Micromaster. I give up.
Well, actually,
they're small, they're tiny.
Well, actually,
sorry, I've already been that kind of nerd for a long time, which is why a lot of people tell me, dude, get off of X. I know. I need help. Especially because
I am on X long enough to post a video, and that's it.
And I mean loathe Generation 1. Hate it with a passion.
But you know what? You know your stuff, though. You know your stuff, and that one day somebody's going to be like, "Oh, I don't want to hear it," and then they're like, "Oh crap, I need that information about the figure," and he's the one that knows it. Yeah, bite you in the ass, people, when you freaking pick on people that know what they're talking about. So,
don't recite the magic to me. I was there when it was written.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What else we got? So we got in about 45 minutes into the show. Did I miss anybody in regards to like memories and stuff?
Okay, so Christmas? Another Christmas I'm trying to remember. Like that's the thing. It's like you try to remember certain Christmases. Like as far as more in recent years, I remember before I moved down to Florida, My wife and kids got me the Power of the Prime's Abominus, like all 5 components. So this way I can complete my Abominus, which figures okay, but I appreciated it because it was like my wife and kids. You know what I mean? Like, when you're getting it from family, like that's the more important thing.
Yeah.
So like anytime that like, family gives you stuff, it's more so about like who it's from than it is what you get. And I think that's something that we all should really take into consideration. Like when you're getting a gift from anyone, is like, who is it from and the heart behind it. So, my parents getting me toys, my wife getting me whatever she gets me, my kids, making a drawing, which actually like, give me a second. I'm going to get off of this. So just, get off of me and I'll be right back with what I want to show.
All right.
So,
Yep.
No, but I get it though. What he says, when it's from for your like my oldest and my wife got me Siege Omega Supreme, and it was just like so amazing.
so recently oh, there you go.
See, Megatronus gifted me this. And I don't know how much love was behind it, but he still gifted it to me. And I feel sappy now because Rodimus took this hilarious, goofy shit we've been doing and just totally.
Take a look at this.
Okay, anyway, that's me being me. Get back to Rodimus.
So this movie right here, right? Classic. Godzilla, 1984, Return of Godzilla. So I recently just watched that with my kids. And my birthday was recently. Take a look at that.
Nice.
That is awesome.
This is a scene from that movie. And if you notice what the scene is that there's these people coming down a rope, or on this side, they're coming down a rope because they're trying to get down before Godzilla like knocks that building over to destroy the Super X. So yeah, that was from my son. So I will cherish that forever. So yeah, and it's just a little drawing. Like, okay, we can get toys, we can get cool movies, we can get a Nintendo, but yeah, that's the most important thing.
And you know what helps with Christmas now?
It keeps the toasty warm.
That's Optimus Prime's Energon goodies right there, baby.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom that in.
Guys, and go out on the road, going to go look at Christmas lights.
I'm doing that. Like, have you ever been to Bethel Woods? Rodimus, you been to Bethel Woods?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I know they do a. We're going like in 2 weeks. They do like a walkthrough and then a drive-through of the Christmas lights and all that stuff. It's pretty well priced and beautiful how it's set up. So if you ever happen to be back in New Jersey and New York and all that stuff, and you just happen to be around wintertime, definitely take a look at it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I haven't been back up there. I think the last time that I was in New York was I was there for BotCon, and I was in New Jersey for BotCon, and I was in New York for when I did the History Channel, the toys that
the toys that made America. Yeah,
Toys that made America.
So, they flew me up there.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that documentary. It was a really good documentary.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I often attribute even though their lack of knowledge of it, the exact reaction that they did. Remember when they did the rub symbol and they were using a Titan's Return Chrome Dome Hardhead to reenact the rub symbol?
Yeah.
Remember that scene? So I actually went off and got my reissue Megatron, and I showed them the rub symbol and showed the Decepticon symbol and explained it. And then I said, only we. I talked about that commercial with them, and this was on a it was a Zoom, it was a Skype call, and the guy was literally like, "Wow," that was his exact reaction. So the exact reenactment of me showing them that rub symbol was the exact almost like shot for shot of
Yeah.
what they did for the reenactment for the Hasbro people showing each other the rub symbol in that documentary.
That's kind of like that's kind of like what when Peter Cullen did the Transformers movie and everybody was like, "Oh, so here, play this. We want you to be the role of Optimus Prime," and he's doing that, and he's doing Ironhide, and these guys had no clue that he voiced both of those characters and multiple more.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, "Okay, yeah, we'll call you." And it's like, "Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You got the main guy who's voiced every like half the characters on the cartoon, and you're gonna be like, okay, we'll call you."
Yeah,
you know,
that. I mean, that goes to show you how Hollywood is. But even so, but like, I was going through all the knowledge that I had on Transformers, and they were just like this and that, and we're like, they were just so enthralled by like the information that I had. So, yeah,
I wish they would release that episode on streaming service because Hulu has that series, but it ends at whatever season 2 is, and the Transformer ones, I think it was season 3.
Season 3, episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. I had to go on like F movies or something to watch that.
It was on History Channel's website there for a couple days after Rodimus was on. That's how I watched it.
Okay.
I actually recorded it like with an OBS live stream feed or whatever to like just to see it so I can rewatch it to see what it was, because I was trying to watch it with my family and they what's it called? Like my family was watching, oh my God, you know, he's on TV. Like it was just so funny. Good to see you there, Ty and Samara.
Oh, that's a good topic of discussion. I cannot wait for the Stranger Thing Bugs Bunny crossover. I
don't like this. I don't like the idea behind this acquisition. I'll be honest with you. That the problem is that who else is going to take Warner Brothers? You know,
Yeah.
And because currently, right now, here's the thing: movie theaters are hurting. And there was a time I think into the late 1940s, when movie theaters were basically owned by the actual movie makers. You know what I mean? And I think there was a court case that actually separated movie theaters from movie studios, so that movie studios could be independent movie studios. Before that point, it was just the movie studios were the ones who were showing you the movies. And so Netflix buying Warner Brothers is kind of like this notion that, like, you know, movie studios can't really show their movies in theaters. You know, so now the only place that they can show it is streaming, and Netflix owns it all. Like, that's kind of like the conglomeration of everybody merging together. And I think that's even an issue with Hasbro buying up all these properties. The reason why Power Rangers came to an end is because Hasbro bought Power Rangers. So, and that's why Super Sentai is ending, because Hasbro bought Power Rangers.
Yeah, I heard that. Super Sentai been going on for like 40 years now.
The 50th year.
50 years, and now it's ending. And it's like, wow, I never watched it. I watched Power Rangers, but I know this is a huge deal that is stopping.
If you are a Power Rangers fan at all in the slightest, watch the Super Sentai series of your favorite season of Power Rangers.
Right.
And just see how different it is. Like, watch if you love season 2 and the Thunder Zords of Power Rangers, just watch Die Ranger. You don't even have to watch Zoo Ranger. You can just watch Die Ranger. And it's on Tubi. Right now, currently, it's on Tubi. So just like I think all of G1 is on Tubi. G.I. Joe is on Tubi.
Yeah, it's all on Tubi.
Is on Tubi. Fire on the Mountain, How Did Skyfire Knew Who Wheeljack and Sideswipe Were?
I get all my screen grabs from Tubi because actually I lost my DVD recorder.
What's it called? The Rhino sets, though,
because it was in the script.
That's a good continuity flub as far as Fire on the Mountain and Fire on the Sky between those two episodes, but
he may have knew him on Cybertron.
That is true. But then again, he wouldn't have known him as an Autobot buddy, you know. And the way that he was just like, you just need to go back to Autobot headquarters. He doesn't know where Autobot headquarters is.
Yeah.
When they revived him, there was a download in that beam. Y'all don't understand Cybertronian technology.
Possibly. Who knows?
Here's the new roster. Boom. There you go.
You know, yeah, a lot more dramatic, a lot more violent. Super, dude. Die Ranger is probably one of my favorite Sentai series. And
It's
I'll talk
kids
about
show
that.
in the 80s. Don't look too much into it. Yep.
So,
Oh yeah.
well,
Exactly.
I guess we're gonna have to start. I'm sorry, can't even talk anymore. Guess we're gonna start wrapping this up. And because I know we got a lot of things we got to do tonight, anyways. I believe.
Yeah, they just called a 3-hour delay for tomorrow. We're supposed to get hit with a snowstorm tonight.
Oh no.
Oh, we
Well,
just
great.
got the snowstorm. So yeah, I just got
Thanks for
mine.
sharing.
It's a lot of rain. And it's
No,
60
no,
degrees.
no. This one's coming from down south, man. It's an updraft thing.
It's
So
crazy.
Raz will be snowed in. I'll be snowed in. Patriot will be snowed in.
I'll
gonna
be
have to
going
get
to
an
work.
arc.
I got GT.
Yeah,
question.
Joe's fine. He's no snow over there.
All-girl team.
He's gonna have to get an
Sailor
arc.
Moon.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out this evening and hanging out with me and sharing your
Always.
Christmas memories with everybody else. That was a great time having you guys on. Absolutely means a lot. And everybody in the chat, I want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us this evening. And hopefully next time we can get to hear about what your favorite Christmas memory is. Again, let me thank Raziel Kane, Patriot Prime, and Rodimus Primal for coming out and hanging out this evening. Had great memories that we talked about. I know we strayed off the topic a lot. Sorry.
Always.
And the only one
Always.
truly prepared for this
Always.
entire stream was Patriot Prime. He was ready. And I was like, I was just going to show one thing, but it's like, oh, crud, it's upstairs, and I don't want to be rude. So,
Now that was bad. I got to go put it all back.
oh, no, because it was fun to watch and see what you had, you know. 'Cause
Yeah, no, I like that. Show and tell is
Like-
fun.
I do know that I got for Christmas Super Nintendo in 1993 or 2. I think it was 92 because Street Fighter and Mega Man X were the 2 games I got for
I
Christmas.
love Mega Man X. That was such a good game.
Love Mega Man X. I got, what is it, an N64 the year it came out. Yeah, off topic makes it worth it because that's pretty much like that purple YouTube thing that Fire Talks made for us, the Con Bros, you know, that you got there. That
there's one and there's 2.
yep. Network of mediocre YouTubers.
You guys are nowhere near mediocre. You guys are the reason, a reason why we all wanted to do this kind of thing.
I
And just
appreciate
like, and you know, definitely. And if anybody, like I said, check out their reviews, check out their documentaries. It's all worth it. And am I still on frame? Because I bet you I'm like halfway cut.
that. There you go. You were frozen there for a second.
Well, okay, yeah. Oh, that's a new one for me then. But again, here, let me give you guys a proper outro. So I'll start off with you, Rodimus, and thank you
Is it
again
gonna
for
be
coming
here?
on.
So be sure to like this video. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Check out all of my other videos on my channel as well. And as always, until next time, till all are one.
Thank you again for coming out. And now we're going to go to Patriot Prime over here.
Well, I'm waiting on the Toy Hacks decal set. Trust me, this guy's not going to stay bare forever. So anyway, Patriot Prime Reviews. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure and check out my YouTube channel for reviews on vintage G1s, KO G1s, Toy Hacks decals, modern figures, and hats that nobody ever watches that I'm not wearing right now, but we talked about it earlier. Thanks for having me on. Hooah!
And finally, the man up north. I think this man always.
Well,
helping
thanks
me
for
out.
watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. We love reading those. Keep coming back. We have more on the way. And remember that nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.
I love that one.
All righty, guys. Again, thank you for coming on. It's been a blast. And again, like, share,
Merry
subscribe,
Christmas.
everybody here.
Merry Christmas. That's right. This wasn't
Merry
Oh, yeah,
Christmas
Merry
episode
Christmas.
that we keep
And
forgetting
Merry
about.
Christmas to one and all for sure. Remember, stay young
You
and-
bunch of hoes.
and good
Oh.
night, one and all.